Lately, I have been feeling rage. However, excuse me. Lately, I've been full of rage, but all I can do is love, truly, and so, like, it kind of makes me feel hopeless because I don't know. It's like it feels like I'm channeling anger into like more kindness for both myself and people around me. Which is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay. And you think you're gonna eat now, right? Like, okay, and you just ate. You just ate, like, oh my goodness. You just, like, sped past me. You just ate. Okay. Very nice. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying, but it feels like I can feel my heart boiling and my insides, like, warming up. And I don't know what to do about it except feel it so tenderly and so wholeheartedly and just let it pass instead of trying to feel something else or try and talk myself out of the emotion so I don't feel it anymore. But I don't know. I don't know. But people just don't know how to talk to each other anymore, and I'm among those people because as authentic as I try to be in the way I converse with people, I have grown much quiet because I just want to protect my peace, and I just really don't have much to say because I don't want to engage in smaller talk, which is smaller than small talk, because smaller talk is like just shit that does not like I don't want to just shit that just seems, it's not even like small talk, asking like, oh, how's work, how you have you seen this person lately. It's not even that. It's like a trend, like talking about like a trend in the most basic, like non-analytic way. As like I don't really like. Let's leave trends on the internet. Let's watch it and consume it and just leave it there. And it feels like the world of social media is just like being incorporated into like every single part of our lives. And it's grown to the point where like people that know each other in real life and see each other on a regular basis only maintain their relationship through like social media. Like it's like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just I don't want to engage in stuff like that. It feels like smaller talk, and I'm good with that. And I just grown quiet because like not a lot of people.
Shithead FaceTime video.
Not a lot of people are really talking about things that I want to talk about, and I can bring it up, but it's not the vibe. Like I can sense that I'm not really. I just don't. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in so much, and I have so much fun speaking to myself and with the people that understand. And it's not a lot of people, like at all. And one thing that I can't fail to do is pretend or not let my face show the expressions that I'm really feeling. And that's why it's hard to occupy space on the internet, because I don't want to show just a very singular and like one-dimensional part of me, showing only just the good, and just not, it's just does not feel genuine, and I don't want to be part of that. Like, we're humans and we have so much, we're all like fractured, and we just have so much complexities, and to limit that to post and stories and fake identities. And it's like, there are people who genuinely use the app for good, and I'm so thankful for them. But to have that like sustainable career on, I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh my god, like, if you understand, I love you with the depth of my heart, and if you don't, oh my lord, I don't know like what to tell you. Why do I look crazy with my hair? Like, the universe is listening. The universe is, she's really reflecting what we're feeling and what we're thinking and what we're trying to like pull into our lives. And she's given me, she, bracket I, has given me all that I need and want, and I am so grateful for that. I am so grateful for the warmth of the sun that I felt today. I am so grateful for the ability to move my body in a very motile and agile way. I am so grateful for human connection and to be seen by another person who you would not expect to be able to have interactions that you couldn't predict. I'm so grateful to be able to smile at a stranger and them smile back, to give kindness where it's not expected. I'm so grateful to choose to have understanding and patience and love and care when we give things to people who are ungrateful. I am so grateful that I can see past myself and see other people for who they are. And who are they? They are everything. I'm so in love with trees. Like, I am in love with trees. Like, I'm gonna start crying. I'm so in love with trees. Oh my god. They're just like unbelievably diverse, unbelievably beautiful. Like, one of my favorite kind of trees are just trees that are bare. Like, they have little to no leaves, and they kind of just look like skeletons with their like empty branches. And I just think the way that occupy space, or lack thereof, is just in like, it's like they have really nothing to show, like no flowers, no like, you know, but they are just, yeah. I just love like scanty looking trees, and it's truly amazing. I'm so grateful that I can go back home and take a substantial amount of CBD that will calm my body, because I'm going through bodily tenseness because of my period that's about to start, and to be able to chill and hopefully take a nap and then wake up and then prepare dinner, to be able to eat avocados and potatoes and make like an egg sauce, Nigerian style, with tomatoes and onions and jalapeno peppers, habanero peppers, and add in microgreens to the avocados, and to be able to have fruit, papaya, pineapples, mangoes. I look insane. Mangoes, watermelon, I'm just telling you, whenever I say I look insane or I'm like, oh, I look so bad, I say that with a grain of salt. I say that in not a way that I'm like, ugh, I just hate myself. I say that just like, say that very like lightly, like, I look insane, but like, I'm still that girl. You know, so just never, whenever I say that, don't be like, oh, but you like, you're so beautiful and you're so like cute, you know? It's like I don't need like sympathy. Like two things can be true at once. I can think I look ugly and beautiful at the same fucking time, and that's a lot of my experience. Like I sometimes think two things at the same time. I can feel rage and love at the same time, and it's just what it is. What it is. Like I often inhabit the space of duality, and I can just feel and experience two things at once, and that kind of sometimes makes having conversations difficult, because it's like I'm saying one thing, but I also want to add in another thing that's opposite, that's like opposite what I'm talking, like it's, and that's why my least, if I were to have a least favorite kind of person, it's closed-minded people. Like the world is so grand, and for people to just stick to one way of seeing things, to think that there's a strict good or bad, to think that like you either do this or you're like straying away, to the world is just like so infinite for there to be like conventional things. Like it should not exist like that. Like, and this is another thing that I've been thinking about in terms of like parenthood and having a child. Just because your child isn't adhering to what you tell them to do doesn't mean that they are doing the wrong thing. There's so many different ways of seeing things, and things can always change, things can always expand, and so for you to love or hate your child based on their ability to listen to you is just very unfair, because one, they didn't choose to be born by you, two, they didn't choose their personalities, and three, it should be unconditional love. Like I think I'm like trying to reference something. A couple days ago I was angry at my parents because we have this group chat, and they were congratulating one of my sisters, who I'm so infinitely just proud of, but they were congratulating her, and in their like comment they were also like dissing their older children who didn't listen to that exact advice that they were proud of my sister for following. And it wasn't like so obvious, but it was just that hints of like saying like, oh, this is what happens when you listen to, you know. And I'm just like, you're mad, like you're mad, and you really thought you ate that in that message. And the fact is, no, like now I'm even more prone to not following what you say, so that I can show you that the way I'm seeing things and the way that the path that I'm going to follow also produces results that are successful and they're productive and that make me happy and bring me joy. Like it doesn't have to be your way or just like no way, you know. Like it's like, oh my god, like you don't have to force your complete mindset on your child. And it makes me so angry, because it's like people lose so much of who they are because of their parents, who are meant to support them just like in whatever endeavors they choose to follow in life, especially when it's not hurting themselves or anyone else. Like it should just be unconditional. And it's not, a lot of the time it's not that guys, it's not that. It's like they're mad, like people just lose so much of who they are trying to please other people, and that's something that I have failed to do countless times. And I can say with my full chest that I don't have any regrets in life, because I am so proud of the decisions I've made, because they've generally brought me joy, because I was following my intuition and I was following the path that brought me just like peace and joy. And that's because I wasn't listening to anyone's opinions of who I should be or what I should do. And I can say that for some of my siblings, because they've made decisions based on what my parents wanted them to do, and now they're like, oh, I wish I had just done what I wanted to do. And I don't know if that's because I have major Sagittarius placements, but I will forever do what I want to do. And it really sucks that I really don't have much of a desire to want to raise biological children, because I think I would be a great mom in terms of, because I see parenthood and raising a child as a two-way street. Like, yes, you're teaching the child and you're trying to like mold them to be just a good person, but they are also teaching you about yourself and about how you care for things and about how you give love unconditionally to someone that is dependent on you and really has like really has nothing to like, you know what I mean? Like, children teach you that. They teach you that. And a lot of parents don't see that the way. They see it as someone that they can hold power over and try and teach them to follow in the steps that they could not fulfill during their adulthood. And I think that is incredibly miserable, to be quite honest with you. And they teach them to be so obsessed with control and power and money, and the child ends up growing in a state of lack and just anxiety about it's just some things can just be stopped. Some things can be stopped, okay? And I wish a lot of things. I wish a lot of things. Oh my gosh, let me show you this thing.